what's up? This is Takiyah. Listen, call me when you get this message.
My name is Takiyah Dixon. I'm 31 years old. My current occupation is a singer, songwriter, hairstylist, and 401k specialist. Currently, my life is like the Jeffersons. I'm moving on up. It's pretty busy, but it's productively exciting and entertaining because I'm a star. So when you see me, make a wish.
You don't even gotta go down like this. I really love you. You still my boo, and call me.
So you're looking for the perfect host for your hip-hop show on BET? Well, let me give you the scoop on why I'm exactly what you're looking for. Since I've hosted and performed at several different hip-hop events in New York City, the tri-state area, as well as other areas of different states, such as Heal the Hood with Jada Kiss, Rock the Boat with Lil Kim, Hot 97, Who's Got Next. I'm confident that I can actually entertain your audience and keep them intrigued, basically because I understand their needs, I understand the energy and the attitude that's necessary to hold the crowd and keep them going. Secondly, being the winner of 2 awards out of 4 nominations at the Independent Artist Awards actually gave me a lot of respect for myself and as well as the hip hop game. It actually gave me, it helped me to understand that hard work doesn't always go unnoticed, and not only that, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. So that also assisted me because it helped me to appreciate what it was that I was doing once I realized that other people appreciated the work that I was doing as well. Third, I also mentor teens. I have a youth organization called Sisters for Sisters, where I actually encourage positive youth actions, and I basically target females with this particular program. Basically, that particular program alone has allowed me like a lot of personal growth and enrichment for myself, and it actually allowed me to also get an understanding of where our youth minds are today. Their state of minds are just kind of like a little bit different, so it allows me to be a bit flexible and a bit understanding and knowing what the different types of audiences of all ages would be looking for.
You know you don't wanna go, stop acting like you don't know and stay with me.
I think that the current state of hip-hop, it has its good aspects and it has its not so good aspects in the music industry today. Some people are still searching for what used to be in hip-hop music and just really need to come to terms with what hip-hop has become. I think that we lack the messages and the purposes that we used to have in music and what hip-hop was as a culture and what life was about. There's a lack of creativity in hip-hop. Well, I shouldn't say not all of it, but in some of it, there seems to be like a lack of creativity in it. Again, the lack of messages. Things have changed, you know. But as far as the good parts, there's an open door. There's an open door for something new, something fresh in the music industry, something that maybe we can still dance to and snap your fingers to, but also leaves a message behind the music. You know, something to where it kind of shifts and gives you a little bit of what used to be and what now is.
You know you don't wanna leave, here is where you wanna be, so stay with me.
What I love most about hip-hop is the storybook format that some of hip-hop gives you. It's like the story that's behind the music. It's like reading a book, but without having to turn the pages. For instance, Common song, Testify. When you hear Testify, like there's a visual, there's a vision that you get when you listen to that song, and you get the story. And as the story is going along in your brain, you're actually visualizing what's going on in that song. And so that's what excites me the most, and that's what I love the most about hip-hop music, is that most of it, there's a story behind the music. So I like the storybook effect.
You don't wanna go, stop acting like you don't know and stay with me. You know you don't.
My favorite hip-hop era would have to be, I would say, the 90s. I would say the 90s era, because it's like, you take for instance in the 90s we had Biggie Smalls, and when you heard Biggie Smalls sing, I love it when they call me Big Pop, but throw your hands in the air, he's a true player. It was like when you heard that joint, like it did something to you. It was like if you was in a club, you felt like, oh, I'm about to pop me a bottle, I'm about to get my two-step, I'm about to get my dance on, but you was still chilling, and then it was still a message behind it. Then we had the whole Wu-Tang Clan thing, where when we had what was that joint? Method Man, when he did I came to bring the pain hardcore from the brain. It was like it rocked real hard. It was like it was a hard joint, but you was able to bop your head to it, and you got the message, and it gave you a different type of vibe. And then we can't leave out the locks, because then when the locks came, like if you wanted something with more energy that had you just like really, really amped, then we would go into that whole wow, wow. It was like it just had you amped up. It was like it just gave you so much energy and things like that. So to me, I feel like the 90s era, we had choices. There was a bit more of a variety in music at that time, you know. So I'm going to have to go with the 90s. I think the 90s was a terrific era.
Wanna leave, here is where you wanna be, so stay with me. You already know. On goes the candlelight and your favorite love.
I would have to say I admire the business ethics of 50 Cent. 50's a 360 degrees type of guy. He's pretty much involved in some of everything. He's pretty much successful with everything that he does. So my first question to 50 would be, 50, being that you are an all-around type of guy, and you got your hands in some of everything, and you are pretty productive with everything that you put your hands on, like, what is the method to your madness? Like, what would you say makes you successful? What is it about you, or what is it that you do that makes you the successful person that you are today? The second question would be, okay, Vicky, I know you have a son, and with all of the chaos that people are blaming on hip-hop today, you do a lot of beef records. So when you do the beef songs, what impact do you think, or what influence do you think that has on your son and other young men or young boys and teenagers who's growing up, who respect your music and who respect you for what you do, and they're listening to this? Like, what influence and what type of impact do you think that you have on their lives? The third question would be, if you could change anything about the way hip-hop music is today, or the way that the industry is today, what would it be?